Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And there really are few places on earth quite like this. The ground shapes to shoot! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Hunes clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Beraldo. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, can I bring Ousmane Dembele to your attention? He's been described as a phenomenon and one of the very best. That's high.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And he's managed to get free. And here's Havertz. Is there Havertz? Oh, crossbar! And he's gone looking for safety. Hoisted in. Well, the clearance is short. Now then, the ball's come loose. Dembele. So, what can they make of this? And he's running through. And he welcomes it in. Picked out. He's had a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods. And that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. That is great defending, so alert. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Fabian Ruiz. Kvaratskhelia providing an outlet on that flank. Oh, what has happened here? Barcola is onto this. And he's taking no chances there. He's on it, can he get away? Well, now it's a race for the ball. That's going to go a long way. Zabani. Not the most convincing of passes. Marquinhos. And it's Vitinha. Vitinha. Now Fabian Ruiz. Zaire Emery. The less said about that pass, the better. Rice. Mosquera. Mosquera drives forward on the overlap. Hunes. Vitinha. And it's Marquinhos. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. He has found the way through. Sends it crossfield. Barcola. Incapuyi. Vitinha. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. And this is Dembele for Rice.
Dembele really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Hunes. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Good steal. He just read it. And here's Havertz. And he cuts out the supply. Zaire Emery. Saliba kept his eye on it, and he's there. Played out towards the right wing. Lewis Skelly. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Mosquera. And he's worked it through. Marquinhos. Havertz. And the shot! And it's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's fabulous. It's Dembele! Oh, he's been caught napping. Kvaratskhelia! He will be livid with himself. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Dembele deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That has been knocked clear. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Incapuyi. And Lewis Skelly. Saliba. Rice. And Mosquera. Now it's Saka. He's found a way through. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And he's managed to beat absolutely everyone. Marquinhos. Kvaratskhelia.
Well, it's a move of great pride.
Saliba does really well to win the ball there. And it's Dembele. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Dembele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
And here's Saka. Rice. Havertz. And he's in on goal. Chance for a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now this could be a chance. Vitinha. Kvaratskhelia. He's shifting through the gears here. Gets a good foot in there. Saka. Now Saliba. Lewis Skelly. Now Trossard. Ødegaard. Rice. Now it's Havertz. Havertz powering forward here. Goes looking wide. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Kvaratskhelia! Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And it's been taken short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Well, that pass isn't the best. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to clear it. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Zaire Emery. Now he's off and running. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Saka. And Mosquera. Saka. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Vitinha. Zaire Emery. Now Zabani. Vitinha. Spread it left. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Rice, Ødegaard, Trossard, approaching the half-hour mark. And it's Ødegaard. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Hoeneß, great ball, and he's in here. Here's Hoeneß, cross to the back post.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Havertz! No, just not quite.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz has created one goal already.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
They've played it short. Very nicely done. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka going forward. He's in a great position here. Foot in. Zabarnyi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And they've got rid. He's a sharp little ball here. And it's made its way to him. Hoeneß. That has been knocked away. And that's a throw-in. Vitinha. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Fabian Ruiz. And that was asking for too much. Incapuyi. And Mosquera. Rice. Ødegaard. Now it's Havertz. And here's Ødegaard. Oh, nice touch. Tries to get it clear. And reclaimed it in a trice. Zabarnyi. Zaire Emery. Lewis Skelly. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Rice. Now it's Saka. And Mosquera. And it's Ødegaard. Ødegaard makes a dash. He'll try from distance! A real chance and a real let-off.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Fabian Ruiz. Zabarnyi. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Ruiz. And Zaire Emery. Nicely shaped ball. Barcola in acres of space out wide. Rice. Mosquera. Rice. Trossard. Ødegaard. It's Saka. Looking to play him in. And that has been knocked clear. Arsenal have their second corner now. Oh, great leap! And he's heaved it away. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no. So, third corner of the game. Oh, Oh, good climb! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Safonov with the clearance. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Havertz, distributed tidily.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Kvaratskhelia opts for safety. Zabani. And it's Ruiz. And Kvaratskhelia. Well, that is one way to stop him. Saka. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Zaire Emery. Barcola. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rice. And it's Ødegaard. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Marquinhos. And he's forced to go back. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia has it out wide and in space. Saka. And they've switched it over to the other side. This looks promising. Zaire Emery. That's the end of the first 45. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I don't think either side will have too much to complain about or worry about, Peter. 1-1 is a fair reflection of the game so far. So it'll be fascinating to see how both teams go about trying to establish a little more control in this second half.
Arsenal are level pegging at half-time then. Shot at goal! And again! But he's left disappointed. Arsenal get their fourth corner. Zabani attempts a clearance. It'll be a throw-in. Crosses it in. Zabani with the clearance. Can he finish? And it's come back out to him. What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
That's smart play from him, actually, Peter. That goal was all about positioning. He knew instinctively where to be should the keeper have gotten a little jittery.
Arsenal have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Throw in. Lewis Skelly. Incapuyi. And Lewis Skelly. Gabriel. Rice. Rice charging forward, the ball at his feet. It's Saka. And it's Dembele. He's beaten the last man. Barcola. Pinches it off him. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ødegaard. And it's Rice. Saka. And here's Havertz. Saka. for Rice. Luis Skelly. Fabian Ruiz. Now Beraldo. Zabani. Vitinha. Turns back here, probably the best option. Zaire Emery. Now Zabani. Beraldo. Now Barcola.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add ambitious and adventurous too.
And that is going out for a goal kick. Incapuyi. Trossard. And it's Luis Skelly. Saliba. And Mosquera. Now it's Saka. Trossard engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, now he can run away with it. He can run onto that. Oh, super ball. Fabian Ruiz. And he's there to belt it away. And he's picked it up out wide. Zaire Emery. Fabian Ruiz receives it in a good position here. That's the throw. Havertz being watched hawkishly here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. Kvaratskhelia. Drives it in. He leaps for it. And he has kept it out somehow.
Barcola actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And the shot! And now they can spring out of defence. Ødegaard. That's a cute ball. And it's been played through.
Incentive set.
Luis Skelly. And Incapié. And it's Ødegaard. That is ended up in no man's land. Havertz. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Beraldo. Zabani.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's got away. Hangs one in.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Mosquera. Rice. Saliba. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he has taken a dim view of this, a second yellow, and that means red. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Sostituzione per l'Arsenal. Numero 8, numero 29, numero 19, numero
And it's
49.
Dembele.
Lasciano il campo per
Dembele
il numero
proves
12,
just... Big
il
chance!
numero 14, il numero
And that
11,
is wildly
il
off
numero
target.
10.
Arsenal do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. More and more pressure on the ball here. And here's Dembele. Oh, important interception. Mosquera. Now Timber. Oh, it's Dembele. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And he's been shifted off it. Barcola. Now who's going to be first to this? Martinelli. And it's Rice. Now Timber. Saka. Rice. Spread to the right. Beraldo. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good ball, good take. Gyökeres.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That has been cut short. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Gyökeres. Fabian Ruiz. Sabani. Zaire Emery. That's a little off target. Rice. Mosquera. And that has been slung wide. Barcola. It's a really well-measured ball. He is through here! He's through here. Now there's a fine ball.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Sostituzione per l'Arsenal. Numero 3, numero 41. Lasciano il campo per
Timber.
il numero 33,
Saka.
il numero 36.
And here's Dembele. Kvaratskhelia has it in a wide position. He has a look up. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Cambio di giocatori.
What a save by David Raya!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Mbaye. Good driving run. And this is Dembele. Dembele!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And they've got a throw. Paris Saint-Germain making further changes here, and in quick succession. Doué venturing down the left. Timber does really well there, he is strong. And he's had it nicked away. Calafiori for Martinelli. Zubimendi closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Now it's Martinelli. Zaire Emery did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now, can they get him away? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Martinelli. Incapuyi. Well read, nice interception. And here's Dembele. Martinelli. And he's forced to go back. Incapuyi. Gabriel. Zubimendi. For Martinelli. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And he shoots! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Vitinha. And it's Neves. João Neves. Mbai. Mbai. Nice control. Timber. Timber makes a move down the right. Knocks it into space. Chance! Dembele! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. They've done it again! It is incredible!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character, wonderful.
They forced the error and extracted. Could be danger here. Fabian Ruiz. Sabani. Marquinhos. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Zaire Emery. Out of play for a throw. Now that looks a decent ball. Zaire Emery, and he welcomes it in. He won't be happy with that one. Martinelli. That's gone for a throw-in. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Hakimi is in a really good position out wide. It's loose here, and they'll want to reclaim it. Aimed beyond the defence. Cross into the box. And that's the keeper's ball. Gabriel. And it's Zubimendi. No outsmarting him this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Saka. Searching pass he's played there. Nicely worked. Cleared away. Marquinhos. Vitinha. And Doué. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. João Neves chooses to go crossfield. And it's Hakimi. Zubimendi. Martinelli. Gyökeres. Not the most accurate pass.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Oh, it's Dembele. Zaire Emery. Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And now they can clear their lines. Taken back almost at once. Mbai is wide and looking to get onto this. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Hakimi. Doué. Timber wins the duel this time. Timber defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
We are into overtime. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. And it's Ruiz. Now it's Doué. Now he's got space here. That has not gone well. Mbai. Eze tries to play it through, and he's picked out the run. Marquinhos. Now João Neves opts for safety. And it's Neves. Zabani. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Played into space. Marquinhos cuts it out. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Martinelli. Gyökeres. And here's Eze. Oh, well played, well played. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Zabani. No, he's not getting past him there. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And it's Dembele. Little doubt, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. He does seem to be in considerable discomfort, but do hope it's nothing serious. Fabian Ruiz. And that is that. There is only one way to decide this now. So, by accident or design...
Engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
Well, we all know what is coming, and for some it may be too much. It is utterly unbearable. It is that dreaded time. So this one to set the tone. And no mistake.
Well, so far, so good, Peter.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. No! Denied remarkably!
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
Arsenal with this chance to pull two clear. Oh, the upright and back out.
He didn't need to cut things so finely.
Vitinha is second man up. Great stop! And the keeper punches the air. Oh, talk about coming up with the goods.
Gamesmanship or not, Peter, whatever he did worked a treat.
That's a brilliant read.
Well, it was a possibility of happening like that, the way he was moving beforehand. Very good save.
Oh, that's a great get by the keeper.
Well, I think he had the measure of that all the way, Peter, and he is pumped.
Up by 2. 2 up.
Well, this is effectively a very welcome cushion, Peter. Well, you know what I'm going to say, Peter. It's all about nerve.
He has saved it, and he has won it. Arsenal have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade. Well, ultimately it came down to penalties. Any thoughts, Jim, having seen what you have?
Arsenal probably deserved that on the overall balance of things, Peter. They always seemed more comfortable, more focused. They weren't fazed by the prospect of penalties. I would say a job well done.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.